Hi, everybody. Dr. Julie McLaughlin here from Vital Health Protocol. And today I am here with Empowering Women from ChiroSecure. We're going to be talking about the top 12 supplements for optimizing musculoskeletal health. So let's get started. First, I want you all to be thanking ChiroSecure for presenting this for us. They are the most amazing insurance company. They provide all this education for us on top of world-class insurance. So be sure to give them lots of love and thumbs up because the programming that they have continued to educate our profession, for years and years and years. And I'm sure it's going to go on for decades. So make sure that you give some love to ChiroSecure. So you know that we talk about lab work and blood work and things a lot, but guess what? You can do functional medicine without blood work. And a lot of docs, they're like, I don't want to mess with labs. So what can I do as far as functional medicine and supplements with my patients? They're going to help chiropractically. So I'm going to make it super, super simple. We're going to talk about the 12 supplements that you can use in your chiropractic practice without doing any blood work. So the first one is glucosamine and chondroitin. And I know you've heard about all these supplements, so I'm going to give you some of these doses, and I want you to think about it as your patients start to come in. This one is great for joint pain, arthritis, osteoarthritis. You don't want to give it to your patients with rheumatoid arthritis, but it's great for osteoarthritis. And let's face it, we're all heading that way, right? So this is a great supplement. The dosing on the glucosamine and chondroitin is typically 1,500 milligrams for the glucosamine and 1,200, maybe 800 to 1,200 on the chondroitin. And a lot of the supplements, depending who you get them from, can combine it into one pill. So those will be combined together. That is a great one. Number two, omega-3 fatty acids. Fish oils. We know fish oils are great. I personally like them better than any multivitamin out there. They are great anti-inflammatory. So it helps reduce joint pain and inflammation. The typical dosing is going to be between 1,000 to 2,000 milligrams. And again, you're going to see different ratios on this between EPA and DHA. But if you're just starting out, get a really good pharmaceutical grade supplement from a good company and use that. You will be surprised at the inflammation reduction you get in your patients. Number three, calcium. Now we know calcium is essential for bone health. And as chiropractors, we want to support bone strength and bone density, right? But we want to do no more than 500 milligrams of calcium per day. And that includes what they're getting from their food. Calcium is a great nutrient for our bones, but if you take too much, it can cause hardening of the arteries. And heart disease is our number one killer. So we want to be careful with calcium when we utilize it. Number four, vitamin D. Now, this is a huge one. And I'm just covering what these supplements are and the dosing in this video. But in my next one, we're going to take a little deeper dive into this vitamin D in particular. It's crucial for calcium absorption and overall bone health. And it has many anti-inflammatory effects as well as boosting our immune system. Now, the dosing on the vitamin D is anywhere between 1,000 to 5,000 IUs. And it's going to depend. The larger the person, the darker the person's skin is, the higher their need is for vitamin D. They don't absorb it quite as well. The smaller the person, the lighter the skin is. And those are just a rule of thumb. So you can try to dose accordingly. This is one of the supplements that I do recommend that you do monitor with blood tests because you don't want to take too much because it can affect kidneys. So magnesium is a natural muscle relaxer and it's great for nerve function. We know that our patients come in, they're all spasmed up with all these cramps and spasms and tight muscles and hypertonicity. So we want to make sure that we help them relax. Besides our chiropractic adjustments, magnesium is a great add. So you want to look at 300 to 400 milligrams. In another video that we'll do, we'll talk about the different types of magnesium. But for now, look at 300 to 400. If you do magnesium oxide, you're not going to get the bowel effect like you do with magnesium citrate. So that's a great one. Now, turmeric and curcumin, number 6. These are great natural anti-inflammatories. In fact, curcumin is the active ingredient in the turmeric. So you want to take 500 to 1500 milligrams of curcumin extract 1 to 3 times a day. So this is a great one for pain. So think of people that are taking aspirin, they're taking Tylenol, they're taking ibuprofen. Turmeric is a great one to replace that. Number 7, Boswellia. I really like Boswellia. It has great anti-inflammatory properties, and you definitely take it orally. It's great for osteoarthritis, but there's a lot of the topicals that we use that have Boswellia as well because of that great anti-inflammatory property. So you can use it topically or orally. If you use it orally, again, take it as if they were taking an aspirin, 300 to 600 milligrams, 1 to 3 times a day. Number 8, collagen. Collagen, we always think, oh, it's going to make our skin look better. It's going to, make me look younger. But the reality is, collagen also supports joint and connective tissue health. And it can potentially reduce that joint pain by keeping those joints nice and lubricated. So a common dose for this is between 2.5 grams and 10 grams. Collagen typically comes in a powder and you mix it with some water. So that is a great one. Proteolytic enzymes, number 9. These enzymes, such as bromelain and papain, help reduce inflammation and promote tissue healing. So the dosing on this is going to be 500 to 2,000 milligrams, taken 2 to 3 times a day. And again, you can find a combination supplement from a lot of these different companies where it has a few of these proteolytic enzymes together. How about number 10, MSM? Right? MSM is a sulfur compound and it's going to help reduce pain and inflammation in conditions like osteoarthritis. And it's going to range from 1,000 to 3,000 milligrams taken daily. Now, sometimes, remember, number 1 was glucosamine and chondroitin. They will add the MSM into that. So if you can find a combination supplement, that is really a great way to go because the patient's taking less pills. Number 11, B complex vitamins. We know B vitamins are super important for our nervous system and muscle health. So depending what the B complex is, if you're using something high in B6 or B12 or just an overall complex, I would recommend following the dosage on each bottle because they really vary greatly. And finally, number 12, vitamin C. Vitamin C is necessary for collagen production and connective tissue health. So the dosing on this is 500 to 2,000 milligrams or more a day. I always say go to bowel tolerance. We know if you take too much vitamin C, you could be running to the bathroom a little bit extra. So be careful with that. And you might even want to start at a lower dose and gradually increase. So that's it for our top 12 supplements that you can use with your musculoskeletal practice starting today in your chiropractic practice. What I would recommend is that you get an online store. And when you make those recommendations for your patients, send them right over. There's tons of them out there. You can go directly with the manufacturers like Metagenics or Zymogen or Orthomolecular, or you can do something like FullScript where they have all in one. But the patients love to shop online nowadays, and it's a great way for you not to carry inventory and be able to get people the things that they need to help them feel better. If you want to go further, you can always talk about blood work with me, and I'll be happy to help you with that. So that's it for today. And let's thank ChiroSecure for having this awesome show. And be sure to tune in next time for Empowering Women. Bye-bye.
Join us each week as we bring you the best in business growth, practice management, social media marketing, networking, leadership, and lots more. If it's about women in practice and business, you'll hear it here. We hope you enjoyed this week's Facebook Live event. Please like us on Facebook, comment, and share. We look forward to seeing all of you next week for another episode of Empowering Women in Chiropractic. Now, go ahead and hit the share button and tell your friends and colleagues about the show. Thank you for watching. Have a beautiful day. This has been a Cairo Secure production.